All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome back. Ivy's Gaming Channel. We are on cycle 23, day 1 of our Timberborn series with our little beaver boys. In the last episode, we just ended a drought. We have topped out our gravity batteries. So the good news is we have gravity batteries. It's a lot. We're going to be putting more in, especially if we get the centrifuge up and running, which is right here. That's going to be really, really helpful for the beavers. We'll have a little bit more. We're going to go down like 3 more blocks. I think that's all we can do. And, you know, our industry's going well. We are prepping for more farmland. We have plenty of food, but we're a little shy on some of our ingredients. So we're going to bump up some things like wheat. That's something that we need a lot more of, partially because we're doing maple pastries and bread. So that's kind of taken both of it. And then we need a lot more cattail root, which is not going to be down here. We've started growing that in this little area up here. So we need some more cattail crackers, and that's going to really help us out. You can see our sunflowers actually starting to go up because we have actual storage. And it looks like we could probably get rid of that storage. We don't need that. Also in the last episode, we started kind of bumping up our living conditions. So this apartment complex has been revamped. We dug down because we have access to dynamite now. So we put a single, this is like, it looks like a single story, but it's actually a 2-story. So it's a double lodge and then a triple lodge. Whereas over here, you can see it's a single lodge and then a triple lodge. So we just kind of went down one more layer, which helps us get more beavers in a smaller area. You know, it's kind of a hassle to destroy everything just to go down one layer and then build everything back up. Like this one is on the ground and you have a double and a double. Over here, we have a single, a double and a double. It's kind of hard to see, but if you get right in here, you can, yeah, you can't see it anymore from that angle, but you can kind of see, there you go. There's a beaver here leaving the bottom floor. So we have a single lodge and then a double double. So that's adding like, you know, 3 more beavers per each stack, I guess, for the best term. This is all connected. We have more water wheels, so you can see our supply is outpacing our demand. That's going to continue to go up. So again, now that we have dynamite, maybe we look at channeling this. That's really going to help this farmland. And I think our plan for today is 100% trying to see how we can get irrigation to work properly. And if they've made changes since, like, I watched a lot of videos, but the videos are like maybe 2 years old of this. This game's still in early access, so who knows what changes they've made in that time frame. It used to be you could just do 1 block and it would cover like this entire area. It would go 15 out each way. That has changed, so I'm gonna do some experimentation and see how much we need in order to actually do irrigation. It may still come down to it that we need to have rows of irrigation, and I don't know how far out they go. You know, if they only go out 5, okay, that's fine. Then we do a row of irrigation, 10 blocks, a row of irrigation, another 10 blocks. But we can kind of go into stuff like this and make it, you know, more impactful. It really just depends on where we want that water. I want it up here so I can do more trees and more forestry, get some more lumber coming in. And then, you know, maybe we just do an in the ground lumber. You know, we have this pile here, but maybe we put an in-ground pile, and that's just going to be even more that we can store. So who knows what that's going to do, but my main goal is still irrigation, and then start looking at what we need to do to start damming this up. And the goal would be to get rid of the bad tide, and we'll probably need to start damming this side up. And let's see, we may need pumps. That's actually not bad. Like, that would be a good place to have a reservoir. Pump it up here, all the water just comes in, but we have to do some power. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out a way to keep most of the water from going off the map. And this is not a deep map. You can see it's only 3 deep here. There's not a whole lot of places that comes in. And also if we look on this side, that comes in kind of high. But this one is, you know, it's only too high. So it's not like we have something where it's pouring in here and it's an easy place to have a reservoir. Anything that we're doing for a reservoir is going to have to be pumped up. So that's where we are. Let's kick it off. Go to work, beavers. Did we open these yet? No, we did not. We can. And there we go. And there's nothing else we have to do for here. Nothing we have to do for here. This stays shut. That stays shut. So yeah, we're in a good position on all that stuff. All right, beavers are working. We only have one job that is not filled, and it is a hauler as expected. That's really good. We do have 8 homeless beavers. That's going to be resolved when we get this done. Let me see. Do we? Yeah, we have all this marked for high priority. So we'll get some dynamite over here and dynamite over in this area, which they are putting in. You know, we have a lot of science, so we could start looking at things like capping. So we could put a bad water dome, or even a bad water rig. Maybe a bad water rig makes sense here, which we can only do in a drought, unless we want 6 beavers. But, you know, that's going to take a lot of metal, and we are not yet up to speed on metal. We have the treated planks, 200. We have plenty of gears. We're actually storing a lot of those, so we have that big warehouse over here. But metal is something that's slow for us, and partly is because, you know, we've only had this one guy working in this area. That's all he's been doing. Beaver's injured. So maybe the smart thing to do is get our irrigation done. Detonate those. Did they do these too? They got 2 of them. All right, so we get our irrigation started and see what we're dealing with here. Fluid dump. Makes sense to have it that way. Put in a path. And let's just see what that does. So maybe the next thing is robots. Robots will help us with terraforming. It'll be a lot faster. We put robots in all the haulers' huts. They'll work all night, all day. Same with builders' huts, all night, all day. Like anything that we really want working, you know, we can start doing even industry all night and all day. Our beavers are super, super happy. We do need more water. I don't know where I want to put the water containers. Maybe, does it make sense to get the bigger ones now? 1200. Takes 30 metal, 60 gears, 80 planks. We finally caught up on planks. That's partly why our wood supply went down, and we put in a couple more of those. And that won't take up much space though. I'm gonna go ahead and lock it because we have the science. That's not the problem. So these all hold 300 water. This will hold 1200. So what we have here is essentially that. So we could put in another one somewhere, put in another one down here. Like that would be a great spot. This is empty. We're just gonna destroy that one. We don't need it. Tell them to pick this up. You know, our metal supplies are still really low. We've used what we could, or used what we needed to, for things like that, which... Is that going up? Yes, that's going back up, so that's nice. We are replenishing our supply. Yeah, our metal blocks are going into the centrifuge, so we need that centrifuge for the 3 deep dynamite. And then we're not really building dynamite, or we're building dynamite, but we're going through it just as fast because we're putting it in places like this. All right, we're gonna make that a high priority. It's gonna be a high priority job, but I don't see the need to make it a high priority build, but low priority job. Let's see, what do we need? 10 plank. Okay. Oh, good. They are done with this. Detonate those. Boom. All right. So what this does is this allows us to put a double lodge this way. Then we put another warehouse on top. That goes that way. And it does connect, so that's good. And then we just put a single lodge on top of that, which will connect right in there. Single lodge. Put in those, and then we put in another rooftop terrace under well-being. And there we go. Oh, good. It got that one already. Cool. So they'll get to work on that, and then that'll be built up, and we'll go around to this other side, and that should be everything there. And then we just have some things that'll be paused. If anything, yeah, construction lacks materials. Okay. It's all the dynamite things. If anything, I may pause this bottom one, because that's the double instead of the single. We'll wait till it's built. 2 more logs. Boom. Pause. Get out. Let's see. What are we restoring over here? Grilled potatoes. So this is going to be bread. And that'll allow them to pick all that up and clean all that up as well. All right. So let's see what we have going on here. Is anybody working here? No. There we go. All right, so I just want to see somebody working here. I want to see that flow in, and I want to see how far that irrigates. We're gonna pause that for now. We don't need that little guy working. Yeah, he should be working. Replant dead trees not marked for cutting. So he would replant these if we didn't have those marked for cutting, but we do. We want them to eventually get to cutting those. This gather is just doing dandelions. Oh, here we go. So how far is that? And does it change if it gets fuller? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Roughly 8, so, you know, we could either do it like that and just have a spot that we irrigate. I want to see what happens if it's full. It is not. It's only about half full. Oh, that's interesting. I've never seen it under the ground like that. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Like, They literally went 100%, and we're going to put that obtain. They literally cleaned up everything, built it, and just filled it up. So they'll build this pretty quick. I'm not going to pause that one because we do have 5 beavers that are homeless. I don't know exactly where those came from. Maybe it happened when we were doing some work earlier in the last episode and we didn't get one paused in time. There you go. Now we only have 2 homeless beavers. All right, so now that that is complete, what do we need? We're gonna need a double here, right? Yeah. We need a double here, single here. Oop. And then we need to put this path in. So you're going up and down, so that takes care of that. We're going to destroy this potato warehouse. We are going to destroy this hut. And with having 5, we are just going to go ahead and turn that one on. And now we have no beavers homeless, 1 extra bed. That is okay. I'm okay with that. That'll just give us 1 more beaver, so we'll have to make sure that we do actually turn this one off. Prioritize cleaning up. Prioritize that. Prioritize that. And there you go. You can see right there, there's a doorway, a little house underground. So we have all of those set up like that. It's working really well. And for here, we could put a monument, and that's going to make those beavers super, super happy. It'll take 400 planks, which we do have. So it's going to be a brazier of bonding. And that does help with all of these campfires and stuff as well. So they'll get to doing that. That's nice. We did not put this storage in. So we'll put that puppy in there. I know it's going to use some metal. That's okay. Why is our water not filling up? Like, this would be awesome. We just have some little robots in there. It'll work all night, all day. We'd never be out of water. So that is supplying. Obtain. Oh, only one of those was prioritized by haulers. That's partially why. Let's check these too. I mean, we have all these haulers. Let's get them to work. All right. Did this get any more? Yes. So that's completely full. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. So it's roughly just 7. And you can see it goes right to this side. So we could probably, fill this back in with dirt if we want it. We can bring this out a couple dynamite spots and it'll make it. Yeah, we could go a little bit this way and then a little bit this way, and that's going to help. They do have to do some work. It's kind of a shame. It's not that great of an option just because it's full. He can't do anything. There's nothing else to do. So I would have to keep pausing or unpausing that. So I don't know. It's kind of a stopgap. It doesn't feel like it's a great option. Are we on dynamite here? Okay. I don't know that I want to do this, so I'm just going to pause this for now while we give that some thought. There are plenty more options available for us. Spatterdock. Are we out of things to grill? Grilled potatoes. Grilled chestnuts. Grilled spatterdock. So, chestnuts full. Spatterdock's full. Potatoes are full. Yeah, so these beavers aren't really working that hard because everything's done. If anything, you know, we're just going to get a backup again of supplies, which isn't a bad thing. We do need that. They're still working on these. Oh no, these are all done. So like chestnuts, we can start collecting those again. Cattail roots. So this should be set to. Those should be set to. Supply. Did we do any of that over here? Obtain. We wanted that. I'm trying to think how I want to do that. If anything, we definitely want these to obtain for the foods. These probably should be set to supply, so they'll supply out other warehouses. And then warehouses like this that are closer, that's also set to supply. So you know, we'll keep an eye on that and we'll see if that works the way we really want it to. Oh, good. Already done with these. Boom. Put in that other house. We didn't need to take out anything for that. Put in a medium warehouse. That is set for potatoes. Put in single lodge. Put in that, and then put in another rooftop terrace. Set those all to high priority and get those done. Nice. Have they done anything for this? Look at that. They're like halfway done with the planks already. We have 8 jobs that need to be accounted for. Should be that. 7, but we have 6 beavers, 6 baby beavers on the way, so that's pretty good. Is the centrifuge done? It is. Put the haulers to work. Oh, and look, we have some extract. The smallest, tiniest amount. But they're going to take that extract and hopefully, need to click on something that we haven't built yet. Hopefully get some dynamite here. Oh, there we go. There's our first triple. Look at that. go all the way up here. So now that's 62,000. And the rest of these are 56. So 62,000 beaver power, 56,000. That's a pretty good jump. Like that's impressive. Now the thing is, do we need to put any more in? So let's see what happens if we go into landscaping, bottom of the map. So that is the bottom. Here they come. Oh, still need one more extract. Okay. He's bringing one around. Oh, now we just need somebody to put it together. He's bringing extract. Oh, he came up here so he could drop it down. That's funny. Big detonations. All right. So this tower is maxed out. It is the tower of power. There is nothing more we can do with that. We have the biggest gravity batteries that we could possibly do here. All right. So next, what do? We did irrigation. That was not great. Did not turn out the way we'd expected or hoped. We're building a little bit more dynamite. All of these things are lacking construction material, and that is specifically dynamite. Our metal block should start coming up. We have a flooded building. That likely happened because the dynamite blew water back. It changes how it flows for a second, so it had to flow into this hole. And it kind of, did some wiggly woo. Greatest depth was at 1. Our current is 2.5. That's really good. Michael, how are we not needing any power? It's nighttime and none of the factories work. So, right now at nighttime, we would definitely fill those up. We are creating 2,000 more than we need. So I think now is the time to start talking about what we need for oh God, that's so pretty. I love the way that looks. It's like a little tornado. We can start doing some bots, I think. Before we do bots, let's talk about that. It's not under metal. I guess it's under science. Bot assembler, bot part factory, refinery. So we need a refinery. We need at least one. And we need to turn the most efficient is, let's see. I'll click on that. 2 carrots, 2 water produces 5 biofuel. 2 potatoes, 2 water produces 30 biofuel. And 2 spatterdock and 2 water produces 25 biofuel. Then you have maple syrup plus extract, and you get the catalyst, which makes them super fast. Potatoes are obviously the smart choice because you get the most energy out of that. We're going to unlock this, and we're going to talk about a refinery. That also means that this property, I guess, for lack of a better term, this tract of land will probably be best used for potatoes. And I see this is starting to get a little bit better. We can, yeah, we'll be able to put in another, we'll put in another lumberjack flag here at some point. This is just going to be all trees once all that is gone. And if we really wanted to, we could just say, go ahead and put in some more oak. Just fill that area up. So yeah, he'll get to it. All right. So we're talking refinery. We want to be kind of close to the supplies, i.e. potatoes. We're also going to need power. How much power do we need? Surely it's going to need power. It does not need any power. Interesting. So we can almost put that wherever we want. And the other thing is, when you have robots running around, you can like plop that almost any place. Okay. How is this going? It was not a high priority, so it hasn't been done. This is all complete. We did not get a chance to pause that, but I think we're going to be okay on that. We have 14 babies, but 10 jobs that aren't being worked. It looks like it's, my guess is, no, not all 10 of those, but a good portion of those. Yeah. So 10 jobs, 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, this should be 3, 8, 9. Ooh, where's that last one? 10. Ooh, builder's hut. Kind of do a little move around there. It should have stolen. Yep. All right. I almost want to put the refinery around here somewhere, just to see how it does. We have this large tank. That's plenty of room for it. Okay. Then we do the refinery. How big is that? Oh, it's tiny. Now I'm thinking, all right, if I'm doing potatoes, it would be good to have storage near there, but we also have potatoes over here. So like this may end up being like a large warehouse or nothing but potatoes. It's like we put that in just potatoes here because this one's, you know, it's full, I think. There we go. Yeah, we're full of potatoes. So another thing of potatoes here just for the refinery. And that way they'll just go back and forth here. Really making me think. Yeah, I like having them closer. We don't need that right now. But you know, we could just throw platforms in here. This is literally just a great spot for platforms. Let's do that. Because then we can kind of straighten out some of these roads maybe. Bring this straight across. The great thing about these platforms is that they don't disrupt the water. So we've essentially made this place where we can just do whatever we want with. And if that means we can redo our roads, that's perfect. I like this just because they can get wet. They have a Lido, but we don't have to worry about any of that. Maybe we put the Lido here. Gonna be kind of close. I mean, this is like splitting the difference for the Lido, but they're not really using it. Are they even using this one? Yeah, I mean, they do use that one. I guess I could say it's close enough to this area. While we're thinking about it though, let's take a look at what we need. You know, they are having trouble with wet fur. Not all of them. There's injuries, but that's because of working in factory. Their food's taken care of. That's really good. Especially the maple pastries. They love that. They are really struggling with campfire and rooftop terraces. We have some that have recently been built, so that's good. We need some more lanterns. Put a couple scarecrows around. This is going to help. You know, this has a good reach. So we put a couple more campfires. That's really going to help them. These are not that popular, and I don't know why. They do have little beaver statues, though. Not everywhere. Those houses are not covered by beaver statues. We could move this teeth grindstone. I haven't seen a broken... not monuments. I haven't seen a broken tooth in a while. We put that in, that'll help with that house. Give them a little bit more. Let's see, are they using the campfire? Some. Let's put in another campfire. We'll put in a couple lanterns. Just under decoration, yeah. Put it there. I can't put anything. Nope. One there. Let's see on this side. A bush. We don't have any beaver statues around. Put that in there. Oh, we need roofs. And another lantern here. Another beaver statue here. Like, I don't know why they like that, but, you know, we'll have them dig that up. Maybe dig that up. Make those high priority. Roof's done. Oh no, 17 baby. Well, that's not gonna be that big of a deal. What are you making? Cattail flower? How's our cattail flower looking? Cool. So, yeah, they're in a good place. Alright. Decoration, scarecrow. Oh god. Those faces. Field decoration meant to scare birds. Aesthetic within 2 tiles. Are you all not gonna do this for me? I'm wondering if I should lower it down to 16-hour workdays as well. That could be potentially interesting. I see that they are definitely using these rooftop terraces now. We are up to 30, so that's a plus. We have 1 empty bed. They love this bulletin pole. The beaver statues are going to start helping. They have half of them are in roofs. We're going to help that. So we've done a lot of that. Yeah, we're like carousel, mud bath, and books. Still need metal blocks. I don't know what we're using those for. Looks like they probably just haven't brought them over yet. There we go. Get that scarecrow in, and then we'll put another one over here. Can't really do anything with that. It's better when you can overlap like some houses or something. And there is no way, like I could put, yeah, we could do something like this. Put a single there and there. We could do things like, you know, maybe we do the lantern here and there. And then we get rid of this one. And we just put like a scarecrow in here. Let's do that on this other side too. That seems like a really good idea for lanterns as well. What do we need? A single. A single and a single. And then lanterns, just because it'll look cute. Nice. All right. I'll get to that. Nothing critical. They do it when they do it. We can see the dynamite's going down to 35. 16 beavers. I should have paused one of those, but that. Oh well. But now we literally don't have to build any housing for the near future. So we are fully prepared for that. Look at those trees coming in. That's going to be great. I'm going to put in another lumberjack. I know we have 3 jobs that are already needing to be filled, but do not like that. We can uproot one of these, I think, and that should cover more through there and allow them to go down. We're going to go ahead and uproot that. And we'll make that a high priority. Do it. All right, drought approaching. This is a risk that we would have to take. I don't know that we can do that in a drought. So what I'm thinking is we really need this bad water rig. It can take 10 beavers, so that's a lot of work. But you get 40 in an hour, whereas this you just get 3 an hour. We do not have enough metal for that right now. So we're going to wait on that. What we're doing is still working for the bad water that we need. We've exhausted our supply, making extract, and that is okay. We will need more for more dynamite, so that's slowed us down. So the question is, do we still need extract for anything? We will, but not right at this moment. So let's just pause that one. That'll allow us to resupply our bad water for a little bit. We're still filling out these. These are very weird. Can't get required materials, so they just kind of like randomly pick those. Oh, that's because we had trees. So it's in the order of operations on that. I love that we hit 30. We need a contemplation spot, Agora. So let's see. What's the Agora cost? Costs nothing for science. Oh my gosh. Look at that. We have a perfect spot for it. And that's pretty centralized for those. I love not having to have 2 districts. I think that having districts, even on a map this large, is almost ridiculous. I think you don't need the districts. And I know a lot of the stuff we're working on is like, oh, it's so far away. Like this is 171 steps away. But the thing is, that's just from the city center. That's not from where they could technically live. So, I don't know. Oh, logs and planks. Oh my god. Let's get this up and going. They need it. A dance hall. Does that need power? It doesn't. It just needs a lot of metal and treated plank. We have the treated planks. We don't have the metal. But I would love to see a dance hall somewhere as well. Put it on top of the... I mean, we could. I don't see us really needing to go higher with those warehouses. It wouldn't look bad, I don't think. But we have 0 jobs, which is nice. 1 job because a beaver's injured. 5 empty beds. So yeah, we should be in a good place on that. Drought's still going to be a little bit risky. Again, I'd love to find a way to keep a little bit more water behind. Not let any of it go off the map, but we're just not there yet. All of our water has evaporated here. Yeah, I still don't think that I really want to use that irrigation. reach down. Always trying to do some cleanup. Anything else? They haven't yet made those scarecrows. Let's make that a high priority. Still waiting on metal blocks there. Yeah, we'll make that stuff high priority because that does help with their well-being. The more well-being they have, the happier they are, right? And the happier they are, the longer they live. So, not that. For example, so this one's super happy. He's a 31. He's at the highest that we have. His speed is a plus 100%. So he builds twice as fast. He works at the builder's hut, builds twice as fast. He runs 30% faster, and he's going to live 60% longer. If we can get the next tier up at 37, so that's another 6, then he'll live almost twice as long. So that's where we get the contemplation spots, the agoras, the dance halls, the scarecrows, those beaver statues, those types of things will help him. He obviously lives up here, so he gets a big bonus from the brazier of bonding. He doesn't get as big a bonus from the farmer's monument. It looks like he hasn't spent much time in Alito either. So, you know, that's what he has going on. They have this done. I want to put that straight across there. And I kind of want to get rid of this. And that's not built yet, so I'm gonna high prioritize just that. That's only to the water. This only goes across there. That goes down. You know what? I'm gonna take off the platform or the road here. No. There we go. So we're taking this path off. Changed my mind on that. So we can pull some of these carrots out. Yeah. We do that. I can see that's going to be a much better road. We'll go from here across. And that's going to allow us to get rid of this. And then we can build... I'm thinking across there. Get rid of that. So now we can go straight across here. And then basically like get rid of some of these other paths. The idea is... Did I make those high priority? No, I didn't. So we're trying to straighten this up. It helps them because they don't have to, you know, walk in circles as much. I know it looks really janky now, but this will go across to here. So that's a turn here, and then you don't turn again till here, and then you can go straight across. really to there. Straight to that. All right. I still really want to straighten that out. I'm just going to put it in. And I know I need more platforms here. I mean, we're already building platforms, so we may as well do it. Make it nice. I'll take those out for now. Yes, yes. It gets worse before it gets better. But they'll be able to come down here and go straight across. Does that make more sense to go straight up here? No. No, we can just take some of this out here. Like, that's going to give us a big block to work in. So we can maybe that's a good place for our robotics factory. We do already have power going this way. Okay. Interesting. I mean, whether we make that turn here or here, that doesn't matter. Okay. We need to go up here and watch the water, and as soon as it starts flowing backwards, we're going to close these. 32. Nice. Still flowing in a little bit. That's probably about as good as that's going to get. And then that went that way. And now we close that one off. And we pause that. How do we get on water? Full. And we did not get that built yet. We are 3 metal blocks away. That's going to be set to obtain. We may even look to upgrading this. Just because then we'd have 1200, 1200, 1200, and another 1200. For me, the worry isn't so much the beavers running out of water. For me, the worry is, you know, we're gonna lose so much water out of here from evaporation. How's our power look? So we're only supplying 644. That's about a third. We will need more windmills at some point, but this is not bad. We are building up our bad water slowly. That's still working. Let's prioritize that by haulers. And that by haulers. We did not get that one filled up, so that's a shame they don't have water near them. So what can we work on? We have a lot of paper and we have a lot of lumber, so that is pointing towards, we have a crap ton of gears, so some large windmills, that would be helpful. We need some more of those. Where would we like to have a wind farm? Well, interestingly enough, if we're talking about putting in this area as, it's gonna filling this up. If we're doing this area as like our robotics factory, that may be interesting. We could put some up here. That would be nice, like a central location for a wind farm. Definitely something to consider. Oh, and they love this. They love this Agora. It uses extract. What? I didn't know that. I did not pay attention when that, so it's a good thing we're making extract. Dance hall, dance hall, dance hall. You know, it could go up on the mountain as well. I mean, how would that look? Would that be better up there than on a factory? We do have space. We're gonna take this road out anyway. We could run that right there. They did finally get those out, so that road in, that road in. Demolish this one. Let's prioritize the ones that we want for paths. I think we should prioritize those and those. That'll give us moving around a little bit quicker. Yeah, I mean, a dance hall on a mountain. That won't be bad. The other thing I'm thinking is, how are they doing on other stuff? What else do we need? Look at that. Scarecrows and lanterns. I want to do books as well. Oh, the other thing is, you know, we could just do a dance hall here. So, like, that's how big it is. It would fit right here. And that would not be a bad spot. Is this the only spot we're growing carrots? It is. We're almost done with this. Are they... I mean, we're maxed out on carrots. They don't eat a whole lot of them, it doesn't seem like. I mean, obviously they eat them when they need to, but it's not like we would be in dire straits without that. And they are done with that. $34. Look at that. Almost done. Dynamite here. Yeah, the rooftop terraces is helping. We need some contemplation spots. That is something that we are sorely needing. We already have the Agora here. What do those look like? It's cheap. Trying to find some decent spots where, like, we can put some in. It's not gonna impact too much. Or if we can put some, like, in any, like, little holes where it's like, yeah, they're running through this all the time. You know, we could put several across here. That would take out our sunflower seeds. Oh, Oh, yeah, we have some of these spots here. I guess it doesn't go under a single. Nothing goes under a single anymore. Very, very frustrating. Dig it up. So, one warehouse. That's a pretty good spot. I'm thinking if we do it close to home, that makes the most sense. We tear those out. I don't really want to tear out the sunflower seeds, though. Is that a good spot for a Lido? No. No, it's not. But if we moved that farmhouse over one, it would be. We're gonna do it. We're gonna move a farmhouse. And I really love being able to, like, literally build what I want when I want to now. Now that we have all these beavers. Look, we have 6 beavers with no jobs. How crazy is that? We still have 5 days of the drought. The droughts will last longer than the other stuff that we're working on. Or the other stuff that we're than the bad tides. That was decent, so that's straight. Alright, see, yep, straight down here. So if they want to go in here, they can go straight across. If they want to go down here, they can go straight across. I'm thinking we may just put this path in. That way it's one less turn. We'll take that path out. That path out. If they want there, they can go up there. If they're going down that way, they can go that way. Yeah. Not the platform. I'm 90% sure that I would be okay picking the path here and going across. But I also don't want to risk tearing apart things that I don't have to. There we go. Nice. Alright. How are we on this? Getting better. So we can destroy... Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. We've done 8. I think that's like the limit they can go without a path. I want to pause this and just see. No, that's still okay. So what if I take out all of this path? Alright, so they can't reach that. 2, 3, 4. Alright, so it looks like 3. So we need 3 more there. Let's do 2. Can't reach that, can reach that. We're doing some experimentation. We're seeing how far they can go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So they can go 10 away from the path. That's good to know. So yeah, we'll get all those taken care of. This will give us a lot of farmland. We can do potatoes and carrots. If we do carrots, then we can put the dance hall up here, which will be nice. I kind of want to move these buildings. I'm not a fan of where those are. Ooh. Trash this. Efficient farmhouse. Top priority. Top work priority. Is that right? We still got them. We just have them at medium? That's the only... And what's this one? Oh, that one's at top. We'll do it like that. Yeah. Okay. And then we can put in a Lido here. Boom. Perfect. And if we put in that Lido, put this path in, that gives us some more spots for like contemplation. It's at least 3 more. We do 2, 2, and then we put in like, I don't know, a lantern? And that kind of shines on them. May as well do a beaver statue. Yeah, they can pray to the beaver god. And then we're going to turn this one for this lantern. There we go. Put a platform here. That way they can reach that. And then we'll put something else right here. I don't know, maybe a shrub, a beaver statue. And the reason why is then they get bonuses just for getting that. Just for being in there as well. Alright. Get to it, beavers. We still have 4.2 days left in our drought. Hopefully we will not use up all of our water. We do have this paused. This really does help them get a lot of wet fur. I'm hesitant about doing that here just because occasionally bad water does come in when we get the bad tides. We do not have this worked out super well. It's okay, just not 100%. Oh yeah, I prioritize those. No bad water coming in because we're on a drought. Still haven't reached this, probably because they can't reach it. Really like this idea. So for these, I think you need 3 bot factories for each assembler. So how big are those? And it'll be good having it close to here. Oh, that's 3 tall. Okay. It'll be good having it close to here. Or actually, that's where we're storing. It's over here. I do still like the idea. How big are these? All right. And let's unlock this. We're going to use it anyway. Ooh, that one's even smaller. Like, we could put 3 together. Maybe. And then the assembler on top, maybe? Because that's a 3x3. That's a 3x3. Alright, so they're all the same size. These are just a little taller. Well, I mean, we can make this however we want for the walkways. Let's see what that looks like. So you got 3x3, and that can feed into an assembler wherever you want. They're gonna store the parts over there. We will need a three smaller warehouses. Are on ground level. And if we do 3 medium warehouses here and here and here. I know it's slightly offset. It's one of those things where it's like, I don't know that I'm going to be storing that many parts over here. So I may do another one and just kind of see what's going on with, you know, you have a bot chassis, you have bot heads and bot limbs. Maybe that makes sense to have just those around there. We don't need too high. Kind of interesting. It's straight in. Right? And then you do bot chassis, bot head, bot limb. One of these does a chassis, head, and then a limb, right? So now we're talking, what power do we have? We don't have the power we need here. We actually need to put those on the other side. So everything that we just did is trash. So in this case, how would that work? What do we want to do to get this power over there? Don't like that I have to step up there, but I don't have a choice. We can actually straighten this out. We can do this. And then we do, looks like too high there. And I'm doing this because I want this just slightly straighter. And that way we'll just go straight in here and that'll be fine. That gives slightly more room here. You know, there's no choice here. We didn't have an option. We have to build this on the ground. We couldn't push that any further over. But yeah, it doesn't make any sense to do any of that. That one actually makes sense. So then the question is, how do we get this power up? They can't get to this right now. Unless we build something in. So we don't need that. We can destroy that. We put high power shaft going in here. And we can, power needs to go on the lower. So let's just dump that right now and see where we can connect power in. Yeah, definitely there. Does not look like you can go in the front. Should have put this factory like. I don't think it's like a too high, but we'll try. We'll put a platform here just to see. And you know, this is why we're doing this. We're learning as we go. So definitely there. Oh, we can put it up too. Interesting. Okay. That means that we can put some across here. Still have 2 days of drought. I think we're looking good. Even this hasn't sunk much, so that's really encouraging. We have 9 beavers without jobs, and that's what we're working on here. So if we connect, can we put 3 across here? Well, no, we can't, but also, yes, we can. We have the ability for dynamite. We are commanders of our world here. They're building those 2. Nice. We're going to make this path go straight across here. So that path, and we're gonna risk it this time. We're gonna go ahead and test it. So yes, just path. Awesome. So the idea is we'll get this down. That goes straight. That does give us enough room. Yeah, we have 3 and 3, so we can put a path right down the center here. So that's a new block. Get all required materials. We are out of explosives. We are out of bad water. Alright, so we're kind of on pause for some of that until we get the bad water taken care of. They're actually already building this. Oh my god. Okay. So in that case, let's get them some stairs. Down here. We're gonna make that a top priority. We want those stairs taken care of. What do they still need? Explosives, explosives. Okay. The idea is we're going to double step this up. So we're gonna have a platform here. We're gonna put a high power shaft, a high power shaft, and there we go. So you can see that takes care of that. And then we'll be able to destroy all of this stuff and just go straight in. You know, we already have a four-way going across here, so we'll be able to get that in once they destroy these. Really, once they put these stairs in, this is going to be gone, and we'll have to put a levee across, which I believe we discussed in the past. There we go. Pick up your trash. Good job. So I'm just going to let them take care of this. The drought's a good time to do it. Look at that. Like, they've built all this in. I want to let them destroy all this. Maybe we'll destroy this too. Whoop. We'll destroy this dam. And so now, what makes the most sense to get this taken care of with dams and levees? That is a very, very short length there. So let's put in a levee. Oh yeah, I love it. Like, we can go straight across there. Actually, no. Get out of here with your logs. I'm thinking instead of going this way, we go this way? Put that there. That's a dam. We have, yeah, the water will flow through those. So we can't really block that off. But now I'm like, could just do, but I'm also thinking of future pathing. Do I need to go a path up there? Not really. We have this here. If anything, we want it to go here, which it doesn't really matter. So speaking, we put one in there, get rid of this, put the dam in here. That's, we just need it one to go through. I'm wondering if this is going to cause any issues for these wheels running though. That's my big concern. So then the question is, should it just run straight across here? Let's do that. We have plenty of lumber. Let's see what that looks like. You know, it looks like that. They need to make like levee blocks where you can put power through it. I am going to destroy that. Yes. I'm going to put platforms here. The water doesn't necessarily need to flow. The spice must flow. We didn't get a dam put in, so we'll put in a dam there. We put in a high power shaft there, and then run that all in. That's nicer. And the question is, how do we get down there? What makes sense? You know, we can get in this way. Yeah, I wish you could put power through a levee. Guess platforms? And then stairs and stairs? That might make the most sense. Platform there. Stairs, stairs. Path. That should allow them to get to everything that is also there. There we go. All right, and this is going to be high priority. Get all of this done, beavers. We want that done. No recipe selected, so chassis in the center, heads on one end. And then we need an assembler. We don't need this road. We're gonna... I thought we had enough space. Kinda don't. But we also kinda do. Because that's enough room for warehouses. Puts them back in a line with everything else. Hopefully it gets power through the bottom. If it doesn't, then we are going to find out next time. Drought has ended, and before we forget, we're just going to unpause this. So yeah, that's where we are. Well, sorry this went a little bit over. I was paused while we were thinking about some stuff instead of just letting it go. But, you know, we're in a good position. We found out that this irrigation doesn't help. We are almost set to start this farmland. We have a new Agora. Dance hall is going to go in next. The beavers are extremely happy. They have some contemplation spots they're using. They need apparently more campfires. Scarecrows, like all the aesthetics has made them happy. They're not all getting the farmer monument and brazier of bonding. We may want to look at how we're doing this Like, maybe we could set this up a little bit better so we could put 2 on here. I know we'll lose some materials, but, you know, it is what it is. I think we could build one next to each other, so that would take care of both of those. And then the Fountain of Joy is probably going to go where they're always passing through. Maybe one over here as well. Next thing we need to look at is carousel, mud bath. Books are going to be super easy. So, like, we're really starting to get these beavers happy. Getting the bots going is going to be amazing. So that's our next plan. So hopefully you'll come back and see where we go with that. The tower, we used about half, at least half of our power here. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, we're a little over half. So maybe we want to look at not necessarily gravity batteries for that, but something like windmills or something else that we can do. And that's what we'll work on the next episode. So please come back and see me. Leave a like, leave a comment. I know I've said it a few times, but let me know if there's another game you'd like to see me play. And I will catch you next time. Thanks, everyone.